Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Art of Creation Homestead. My name is Jason. We're in the kitchen today, and you know what? Yesterday, Angela Kay was brainstorming. Her big brain for this kitchen stuff was going at it, and she has an amazing recipe that she's fathomed. She's kind of, the wheels in the head went turning, and she kind of created it there of a good way to use some fresh strawberries, because it's strawberry season. So she got some strawberries, and she's gonna create this chocolate Dutch baby. So if you don't know what a Dutch baby is, she'll explain it to you. And we're gonna put some fresh strawberries on it and have a delicious breakfast. So stick around.
Okay, first to start out, to make this Dutch baby, you need a glass pie plate or a skillet. You can use either. This is about a 9.5 inch. You can use a skillet or anything like that. I choose to use a glass pie plate. I have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter in there. We have our oven preheated to 375 degrees. You want to go ahead and put this in your oven so that your butter starts to melt. Now, if you're worried about that possibly dripping into your oven, set it on a pan. That way it won't. Now, in this bowl, we have 4 eggs, 4 large eggs, because for a Dutch baby, it's a lot of eggs because it puffs up really big, but then it falls.
It's like a big, massive puffed pancake, right?
Yes. Now, you want to whip those up really good. You want to get some froth on them. I'm using this Half Moon whisk. I will leave a link in the description below to these. They're amazing. An amazing viewer sent us this, and I don't know how I've ever lived without it. And see how you're getting some foam on there? That's where you want it. Now you want to add 3/4 of a cup of whole milk. You will do better with whole milk. You can use 2%, but you will do better with whole milk. And you want to whip that back up. And then you want to add to that 1/4 of a cup of sugar. And, of course, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And you guys know I don't measure vanilla, so it's roughly measured vanilla. And you want to whip that back up. Now you want to add 1 tablespoon of melted butter. And you want to drizzle it in while you whisk. Now, here comes the arm workout. You want to whip this really fast and really hard until you get more foam than is already on there, because you've already got a good amount of foam. But you want to get it nice and airy and foamy because you want to get as much air as possible into a Dutch baby. That's what makes it rise. On this wax paper, we have 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour and 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now, I've just kind of sifted those together a little bit because, cocoa powder always has a lot of lumps. So you want to break those up. So now we are going to dump this in to our very foamy mixture. And we are going to start whisking that in. At first, you want to be kind of careful because it's going to make a mess if you don't. It's going to slosh everywhere, and you want to kind of get it incorporated. So you want to whip it slowly at first until you start seeing it get incorporated. Then, once again, you want to start whisking fast because you want to get that air into it. You don't want to lose the air you had, and you want to get the air back in. And it's going to take a minute to beat that to get the lumps out because, flour lumps are hard to get out.
When we say a minute, we don't mean like a full. Like we're just in general.
Yes.
It could take longer.
It could take longer than a minute.
It's okay.
It's probably going to take longer than a minute.
Yeah, it is.
So whisk it hard and fast at this point.
Until everything's
incorporated. Right. Okay, it's nicely whipped up now. You have some more foam on top. Now we're going to take it to the oven and pour it straight in the pan in the oven. Okay, I've swirled around my butter in my pan. It's nicely melted. You want to go ahead and pour this all in. Go ahead and rake it in. Don't miss any of that because your batter is what's going to make a great Dutch baby. Okay. Now, we're all in there. Now, as you can see, I have mine on a pan lined with parchment paper. That way there's no question of spillage. Now we're gonna close this in there. Do not open the oven door.
No.
It bakes for about 35 minutes. Do not open the oven door the entire time.
Look at that. That's a beautiful, beautiful Dutch baby. Angela Kay is not doing this part because she's back there getting ready to whip us up some whipped cream to put on top of this, but that is simply amazing. And you can see that we did raise our oven rack, the top one, just in case this rose up and hit it. It doesn't look like it would have, but it'll be awfully close, so you will want to raise up your oven rack when you do this. But we're going to take this out of the oven and get going.
This is out of the oven, and it baked for 35 to 40 minutes. And the minute air hits it, it's going to start to deflate. It's already starting to deflate. So I'm going to go ahead and get my strawberries on it while it's nice and hot. See, it makes like a big bowl for your strawberries. Now we're going to get some fresh whipped cream on it when we're done whipping it.
Look at this. That's going to be a good bite right there. Good berries, Dutch baby, a little bit of cream. Wow. So amazing. Angel Kay did it. Shocker. That's such a good Dutch baby. Chocolate, strawberries, cream. Normally just do a plain one and use maybe some fresh fruit and some maple syrup. This is not going to need maple syrup at all. Got cream on there. It's so delicious. Such a good twist on a Dutch baby. Angela Kay has got a big brain, y'all. And that's awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. My name is Jason. That's Angela Kay. It's Art of Christian Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.